How are we going today, folks? Welcome back to another episode of Baking Geek. Today we're going to be making a custard different to the pouring custard we did the other week. This one is going to be for, it's a very thick type of custard. You can use this in profiteroles, you can use this in like your mille-feuille slices or your vanilla slice if you want to call it that. Yeah, it's a very durable type custard. Now, the reason for that is when you do a croquembouche per se, you're going to need a thick type custard that when those profiteroles hit the hot sugar, if that custard melts, it's all going to go south, folks. So hence you need a very strong, sturdy type of custard. You can even use this in a Danish to bake off. It's not going to go anywhere on you. It's still going to retain the same flavour at the end of it. So let's get into it. And later in the episode, what we're going to do is we're actually going to fold some stuff through. You can use liqueur in this. You could use like a nice Frangelico or Cointreau for this. Today we're just going to be doing we're going to fold some like a strawberry jam through it, and we're going to do some strawberry profiteroles, and we're going to fold some ganache through the custard as well. It'll hold that as well. So this custard is very industrial. I've used this in many different types of applications. Okay, all right, without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so I've got all my stuff pre-weighed, so I'm going to flash the recipe up on the screen. So there's not really a lot of need for me to talk about it. So I'll just grab some water. Okay, here we go. I find if you don't use water in this recipe, or at least a little bit, it doesn't get that nice shine. Okay, you end up with like a bit of an orange peel sort of look to it. Anyway, so yeah, we're going to get that straight on the. Going to start boiling our liquid. Just using the small one there. Right, okay. Just going to chuck the lid on top. Now, we're going to get the rest of it ready. So, you're going to need a steel bowl for this one. And your eggs are going to go in first. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to mix our sugar with our corn flour. That way we don't get any lumps. You just mix it together like so, and when you think you're done, you can just add that to your eggs, just like so. Beautiful. Okay, can we see that here? Okay, alright, so it's going to pick up a fair bit of yellow colour just off the eggs alone. And what you're going to end up with, it's like a bit of a slurry like that. Bit of a slurry, and what we're going to add to that is we're going to add our vanilla essence and yellow colour. Now, when you buy custard powder at the store, I think I've said this in the other one, all you're buying literally is corn flour, yellow colour and vanilla essence. So, me, I prefer to mix my own. Always use a good vanilla. Righty-ho. There we go. Put that there. There's a little bit of a leak in that one. Anyway, there we go. So you should end up with a fairly bright sort of corn flour / egg mix like that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to wait for our milk to come up, and we're just going to add the corn flour mix as such, and we're just going to cook it out a little bit. Okay, so you want to make sure all those starch cells have been broken open. So yeah, okay. Join me again in a minute. So just waiting for that moment, folks. You know, that special moment when the milk starts to rise. Here we go. This is it. Okay, I'm just going to add this now. I can already smell it starting to cook on the base of this. Okay, there we go. Try and get as much out as you can, folks, and give it a good whisk. This will start to thicken up quite straight away. Keep it moving. Try to get all that stuff from the sides into the middle. Here we go, and what you will smell is that vanilla cooking off. That's beautiful. Okay, here we go. I think we're just about done. I can see a couple of bubbles, so I'm just going to take that off the heat. There we go, folks. That one is done. All right, join us back for the profiterole episode where I fold some stuff through this nice custard. Okay, see ya.